Hey guys, welcome back to our platform and thank you so much for joining today. So don't mind me. You see what I'm using to connect my microphone. I have three other microphones, but it looks like none of them is functioning properly. I don't know, but I'm going to check later. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't been consistent because of my exams. So let's proceed. Admissions is getting closer. Like there are so many schools that are opening now, right? First thing first, if you want to do it yourself, make sure you watch videos from this channel. If you still watch the videos and you think you cannot do it yourself, that is when my services comes in. There is an email below. You can use that email. Tell me where you want to go. Tell me the budget you have. Tell me the documents you have and your qualifications. If possible, attach them. Then book a call with me. Okay, then we talk about it. If there is anything you need to understand, you can understand, or I can explain that to you via the call. That way it's going to be very easy, because for me to sip and start typing, you may wait for a very long time, but I will always get back to you. Now, this is in the case you think you cannot do it yourself, because here I'll teach people on how they can do it themselves. Another thing is, please, when you read things from Facebook, you have to be careful. If you go to my Facebook page, I saw a post today. Someone was saying that you can use 500K and go to Iceland. Please, it is not true. I don't want to go into those details. I am here to help you immigrate abroad. I did my process alone. I have guided more than 40 students and they are abroad now. They are watching these videos. They can testify below. Many people are in Europe and Canada because of my videos. I have people in US because of my videos. Now, I'm not boasting. I'm just telling you that you have to be careful. Moving further, we are going to talk about a school in Italy which is open and accepting applications. I got admissions into this school in Italy, but I opted for the Netherlands. These are the only two schools. I actually applied for two programs in this university for one application fee, which is equivalent to 30 euros. Then I wasn't accepted for the first choice, but I was accepted for my second choice. But when the admissions came, immediately they told me to accept the admissions. They gave me 2 weeks. I was waiting for my admissions in the Netherlands, which finally came. Then I opted to take the Netherlands, and I'm currently in the Netherlands. So if you think you have money, move to the Netherlands. It's a lot of money. There are videos on the channel. If you think you don't have that huge, go to Italy. It's better to cry in Italy than to cry in Cameroon for those who want to immigrate. Now, moving further, this university is located in the area of Padua. It's called the University of Padova. This university has 2 or 3 intakes, but I would advise you should apply now. I know somebody who got admissions to this school with a third class. So if you have a third class degree, make sure you apply. If you have a past degree, try your luck. If you have HND, do not apply. They don't accept HND. Moving further, what are the requirements to apply to the University of Padova? In English, it's Padova. In Italian, it's Padua. Requirements here include, if you are going for bachelor's programs, you have to take your YX certificate, O levels and A levels, WASI, depending on where you are coming from. You can gain admissions into this university without English proficiency, but if many people apply with their English proficiency, you may not get admission. This is just the fact I'm telling you, but it's possible. I talked about application fee before. Now, if you are going for masters, remember you also need your international passport. If you are going for masters, you need your bachelor's degree transcript as well. They are also asking you to write, they will also ask you to write a motivation letter. Then they don't ask for reference letters. They never asked me, I never submitted it. But I think they will also ask for your CV. But it's not a big problem. These are the requirements. Now, what else does the University of Padua need? When you apply to this school, I think it takes maximum 1 month, 1 week for you to get a response. But you are going to choose 2 programs and pay 30 euros. As I speak to you, I have friends at the University of Padova who moved from Cameroon this year. And even as I'm talking to you, there is someone in Italy, a Gambian, who made my course made in Italy. According to what they were discussing, I don't know, but I have a lot of people who are abroad because of my videos. Moving further, when you apply, of course, the University of Padua has many programs. You are the one to decide which one you want to go in for. When you apply, it's going to take time, right? Their application is not complicated, but like I said, some people don't know how to figure these things out. When you apply and submit, you cannot submit the application without paying the application fee. Make sure you apply for this phase or you apply for the second phase. If you apply now and get a rejection, try and go again for the second phase. Do not put your eggs in one basket. Apply to 1, 2, 3, or even 4 universities if your results are poor to increase your chances. When you get admission, you will be asked to do pre-enrollment to study in Italy. Now, let me talk about the tuition fee. Application to the University of Padua is cheap. Tuition fee is affordable because there are programs at the University of Padua. My own program that I got admissions to was about 2,700 euros. But the good thing about this university is when you get admission, they will not ask you to pay complete tuition for 1 year in order to go in, right? They will just tell you maybe 200 euros or 500 euros. I don't remember how much they were asking me. I think they were asking me to confirm my admission, which I never even confirmed it because I was chasing the Netherlands. Of course, you know the Netherlands is a better economy than Italy. Do your research. Now, when you do pre-enrollment, there is a procedure for documentation. Remember, for you to move to Italy, you have to do confirmation of your results. What I mean here is your documents have to be changed to the Italian standard. I'm going to still make a video about that. You will also do the process of verification and legalization with the Italian embassy. I'm still to talk about that. Now, we have talked about the tuition fee. Like I said, they have a lot of programs, many programs. Biochemical engineering, geology programs, environmental programs, social science programs, arts programs, they are there. The University of Padua have many programs, especially at the master's degree level. So take this opportunity, apply to them if your budget is small. Now, why do I say your budget is small? Because they are not going to ask you much money to confirm your position before you can apply for visa, right? That is the fact. Secondly, their proof of funds to study in Italy is not much. With 6,200 euros, you are good to go. How much is 6,200 euros? Remember, you can sponsor yourself and you can also use a sponsor. But in this case, it is always good to use a sponsor, especially if the sponsor is in the European Union or Europe. I will still talk about the proof of funds in detail when I'm making another video because there are certain things I want to sample in that particular video. I don't want to mix it here. So the good news is Italian universities are open and the University of Padua is the school I'm talking about. They have even food science programs. They have even engineering programs. But remember, the first intake may be very competitive or maybe the second intake may be competitive. The advantage you will get as a third class candidate or student who is also struggling to apply is that they might accept you if the program you are competing for, you are trying to apply for, many people are not going in for that particular program. So please put all of this into consideration. It's so important, very, very important. I hope you understand. Now, when you are doing this documentation, first, many people usually be like, Milton, am I going to do legalization before I apply? No. There are countries you can apply without legalization. Okay, an example is Austria. You can apply. In fact, if you apply to Austria without legalization, you would be asked to legalize before you are getting admissions. But for Italy, you will get admissions before you can now proceed with the legalization. So you have to put all of this into consideration. It's so important. Then other countries like Portugal, you may get admission in certain universities, before you do the legalization. So it all depends on the school. But for Italy, you don't need to legalize your documents. Just first of all, get admissions. Then you proceed and do pre-enrollment with Universitali. That is the site. Click it on Google, type it on Google, and start doing your research. Remember, on that particular Universitali, you can also do your admissions from that site. Those of you chasing bachelor's programs, that is a website I would recommend. But if you are chasing masters, it's possible to go from university's website by university website. I hope you understand this procedure, this process. It's very clear and simple. So we will meet again in another one. There are some people here telling me, oh, Milton, put your mic on your this, put your mic. Please understand that this mic is not my main mic, right? My main mic has a problem. In fact, there are two. They have problems. I can't even figure it out. But if you can listen to me, take the material. The most important thing is that you can hear me out. We meet again in another one. Bye-bye for